Good morning. How are you?
Happy Friday, y'all. Happy Friday. We made it through the week. It's Friday. Oh, yes. Let's get this thing started. It's Physical Media Friday. I don't need to remind you that, surely. Anyway, here we go. Yay! Hey guys, how you doing? Good morning.
Good morning.
We made it through the week. It's Friday. Welcome aboard. Thank you so much for showing up this morning or this afternoon, depending on where you are, or even this evening. I know we have a bunch of people in the UK sprinkled throughout the globe. Thank you so much for swinging by. Really appreciate it. We got a great show lined up for you today. Reeves Cooke will be joining me in about 25 minutes where we will unleash all manner of physical media goodness onto your eyeballs. I've often, have you started collecting physical media after watching this show, or were you already collecting physical media? Let me know in the comments. Let me know what you think, or the comments and or the chat. The chat is going on right now, but if you're watching this, in the future, leave me a comment. Let me know what you think about physical media. Are you collecting it? Are you already a collector? What you got going on? So we'll be delving into that. Before we get things going too good, please consider subscribing to the channel. Subscribe, come on board.
Do it now. Immediately.
Absolutely. Do it now.
Come on, don't bullshit me.
Yeah, join us. Join us on Mindset Central. Click the subscribe if you haven't done so already. Also, hit the like button. Hit the like, hit the share, all that good stuff. Hit that like button, get things going, and welcome aboard. So this morning was once again slightly challenging getting up. It's weird. Throughout the week, I have some days where it's super easy. I just wake up, roll out of bed, and I'm good to go. And there are other days where I'm like, ugh. Getting up it's a fucking nightmare, isn't it? But anyway, here I am. I made it. I jumped out of bed, took a shower, but most importantly, I made some coffee. Oh shit, that looked like it was gonna spill. Hang on. Ouch. It's very hot. Super hot, in fact. Yesterday's show was great fun with Percy. I hope you enjoyed it. We had a good time. It was funny towards the end doing the Bane, yes, Mr. Wayne, and all that stuff, and that was a lot of fun. That was good. So last night I did delve into a little bit of physical media. I watched a movie last night on Bluray, which I had not seen in a long, long time. In fact, I'd only ever seen it on TV and on DVD. I'd never seen it in HD until last night. And it was great. It was truly, truly a great movie. Highly recommended. I'm not going to tell you what it is because I'm going to show you in about 25 minutes. I'll show you the disc and we'll talk about it, and I'll tell you why it is a great movie. For those of you that follow me on Instagram, you might already know because I posted. I took a photograph of the TV while I was watching it, so you might already know. But we'll get into it. I have here a stack of Blu-rays which I grabbed from my collection. I didn't even touch the DVDs. This is just a sampling, folks. There's a lot more shit that we can go through over the next few weeks, months, years, whatever it takes. I have a couple of new releases that I bought this week, which I'll talk about, and then a couple of classics, and we'll get into that and see what's going on. Let's see who is in the chat today. Let's see who's in there. Let me scroll back a little bit, and we'll give some people some good mornings and happy days and all that good stuff. Number one fan is in the house, and of course, number one says number one. He says,
good morning.
And of course,
happy day to you.
There we go. Frank Triggs is here. Frank is
good morning.
And get the coffee. Get to the coffee. Get to the coffee.
Absolutely. This time you can count on me.
Let's see. Dark Corners UK says, good morning.
How are you?
Firechild, Chris is in the house. Afternoon, one and all. Hope you're feeling better, Chris. Seriously. Hope today's a good day for you. You're not feeling too shitty. Simon Burrell is in. He says,
good morning.
And afternoon all. It's time to top up the caffeine levels. Yep, you got that right. And in the words of Olivia Neutron-Bomb, let's get physical. There you go, Olivia Neutron-Bomb. I have not heard that in so many years. Olivia Neutron-Bomb, not for a long time. Luke White is in the house. He says, "Morning, Gareth." Good morning, Luke. How are you?
Good morning. How are you?
There we go. Okay. You got Frank's blood pumping here. Frankie says, "Phew." You made me remember Olivia in her skin tight leggings. There you go. He's thinking of what, Grease? Is it Grease? No, was it Grease? Yeah. I got chills. They're multiplying. Yeah. In fact, that's Chris right now with his COVID. He's got chills that are multiplying. Am I wrong, Chris? Tell me in the chat. Let's see. Number one fan is here. Number one fan says, "Happy Friday to you, Gareth. Happy Friday to you." Number one fan. Let's see. Firechild UK Chris is a disgrace, an absolute disgrace. He says, "I haven't bought physical media other than books in over 20 years." Well, at least you're getting books. You know, that's for books are physical media too. But you know, the discs of the life's blood, Mr. Enfield. Steve Wills is here. Hey, Steve, how's it going? Hey, what up, G-Man? What wondrous artifacts have you to show us, dear boy? Well, you'll have to wait and see, Mr. Wills. Simon Burrell says, "I used to be an avid collector of all the medias, but had to purge a load of DVD." Yeah. I hear you, Steve. I feel your pain. I've gotten rid of tons of shit too, and it's heartbreaking. You know, I remember because I had a lot of laser discs that I sold them all like 20 years ago. I just got rid of everything. And now I even though, you know, once again, Laserdisc, completely obsolete media, but I deeply regret doing what I did, getting rid of them. But you know, what's done is done, right? But yeah, I wish I'd hung on to them because I had a lot of special editions. I had the Phantasm box set. I had the Star Wars box set on Laserdisc. Got rid of all like a mental case. Me think, oh, this is a this is all old. We don't need this anymore. But yet I still have boxes of VHS like a fool. Oh well, what are you gonna do? I mean, you can get your collection back, right? You can go onto eBay, Steve, and the discs that you did have, you could reacquire them. I'll find them cheaply on eBay or whatever. And I could do the same with my Laserdiscs. I could, but I don't even know. I don't have a Laserdisc player anymore, and it's like, what's the point? So I'm just gonna bite the bullet, you know, embrace the regret, and move on. I still got tons of DVDs and Blu-rays and VHS tapes to to swim in. Remember, what was that? The Scrooge McDuck? He would swim in his gold coin pool. I'd be swimming in my VHS and DVD pool. Yeah, whatever. Let's see. Barry Crump is here. Barry Crump. Let's give Barry a good morning.
Good morning.
Barry says, "Good morning, Gareth. Could you and Reeves consider doing a comparison show along the lines of which you prefer? Blackadder or The League of Gentlemen? The Omen or The Exorcist?" That would be a tough show to do, Barry, because all of the movies and shows you mentioned there, I love dearly. So it would be tough to compare those shows because I mean, I love Blackadder, fucking adore it. League of Gentlemen, you know, what can be said? It's superb. It's wonderful. The Omen and I love The Omen. The Omen, the original Omen, amazing. And The Exorcist. Well, I think The Exorcist might beat The Omen as far as my favorite. I love them both, but The Exorcist is probably the better of the two movies. Not to say that The Omen isn't a bad movie, because it's not. It's a great movie. But I think The Exorcist might just have, you know, beep beep, just a little bit up above The Omen. But yeah, I don't know if I could do that show, dude. I don't think I could. See, he's doing more. He says, Barry says, Pulp Fiction or Reservoir Dogs. That's another tough one. I want to say Pulp Fiction, but then again, I really love Reservoir Dogs. The next one is easy. Friday the 13th or Halloween? Halloween, 100%. Every single time. Halloween is a better movie than Friday the 13th. And Friday the 13th is a great movie, but Halloween is better. Halloween is the original slasher movie. Another tough one. Blade Runner or Alien? Oh my God, dude, stop. Goodfellas or Scarface? That's got to be Goodfellas. Seinfeld or Curb Your Enthusiasm? Well, I have to say, Bear, I'll talk about that in a second. What was I say? Harold Lloyd or Buster Keaton? Jackie Chan or Bruce Lee? So Harold Lloyd, it would have to be Harold Lloyd over Buster Keaton, and Jackie Chan or Bruce Lee. I would say neither. I'm not a fan of kung fu movies. Hoya! Yeah, I'm not a fan of kung fu movies. But you mentioned Curb Your Enthusiasm and Seinfeld. Now, I am one of the few people alive today on planet Earth that have not seen any Seinfeld or Curb Your Enthusiasm. I know. You're like, everyone is yelling at their computer screen right now or their TV, going, "What? Are you fucking kidding me? How could you have not?" And it's one of those shows. It's like Friends. What was that show, Friends? I've only ever seen like one episode of Friends. I mean, it's just those shows, even though they might be amazing, right? They might be like superb. And I'm a fool for not indulging in those particular shows. But they've just never appealed to me. There's never been anything, Friday night on Friends. Tune in where Rachel gets the I could give two fucks. I'm like, well, okay, whatever. It doesn't grab me. It doesn't make me want to watch it. And the same with Seinfeld. With you got that maniac Kramer and all these people. I mean, I know all about the characters and everything. I've just never watched it. It doesn't appeal to me. But maybe if I sat down and watched, binged watched a season, I might come back and be like, what a fool I've been. I've missed some of the greatest TV ever. I don't know. But there you go. Dark Corners UK's got a bail. He says, time for work again, my friend. I will catch the show later tonight. Be seeing you, Dark Corners. Don't forget, Friday Night Howl tonight. Don't forget, tonight, 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. The Friday Night Howl returns, where we let our hair down, consume copious amounts of alcohol, and act like buffoons. But it's fun, we have a good time. Let's see. D-Row is in the house, so we'll give D-Row a good morning.
Good morning.
He says, beautiful weather in Scotland, 30 degrees. Have a good day, mate. Wow, 30 degrees. Wow. Man. That's amazing. Well, D-Row, enjoy it while it lasts, my friend. Relish that shit because it's going bye-bye. So hang on to it. Firechild UK says, LOL, luckily I'm doing okay. Not much in the way of symptoms. There you go. All right. Could it be that the test is wrong, Chris, and you're fine, and this is all like Munchausen by proxy or whatever the fuck it's called? I don't know, baby. There you go. D-Row says, see yous tonight on the Howl. All right, we'll see you tonight, D-Row. Frank Triggs, again, heartbreaking tale, got rid of over 200 VHS tapes. Isn't it always when you move? When you move, you're like, oh, I don't want to fucking shift all this shit, so I'm just going to toss it or give it away, It's easier to do that than to put it in boxes and move it to, as you can tell behind me, I moved all this shit on my own. Great fun. Wonderful. Crazy John. Hey, Crazy John is here. Another physical media collector. He says, great format. I want to get as many HD DVDs as possible. Yeah, that's a great. Do you have an if I can say it, HD DVD player though, John? I know there are HD DVD collectors, refurbish old players and hunt for every disc that was released to get a complete collection. So that's a good quest if you want to go down that route. Even if you're not going to play them, I guess just to have a nice collection would be kind of cool. But it would be awesome to have the players. You could watch the things too, and I'm assuming you'd get them pretty cheap, on eBay or something. Cheap HD DVD player. I'm guessing. I don't own any HD. When the format war was going on in the early to mid 2000s between the HD DVD and Blu-ray, I was firmly in the Blu-ray camp. So I was buying Blu-rays and not buying HD DVD. And I remember crossing my fingers and hoping and praying that Blu-ray won the format war, because I didn't want to go through the Betamax and VHS bullshit again. Because I was a Betamax guy in the mid to late 80s, and I had a lot of Betamax. I had a lot of Betamax tapes that I had to switch then to VHS, which was not fun. So when I was doing the Blu-ray back in the day, I was hoping and praying that HD DVD would lose, and luckily for me, they lost. Let's see. If the cocaine snorting warmonger in RoboCop had mini discs instead of a DVD player, the bitches leave assassin wouldn't have been able to play the video messages. Not true. Mini disc was used, it was primarily used for audio, for digital audio. But they did come out with a mini disc camcorder in the early 2000s, where it was like a regular camcorder. I think it even had the flip out screen, but you'd put a mini disc in there, and it would record video. Standard definition video. It wasn't HD or anything. It was standard def video, but you could record video because I got one right here. Here we go. So on the disc itself, all it is data, right? It's basically just recordable. You're recording data on it, right? Like I said, primarily it's audio, but you can record if you have the correct hardware, of course, like the correct recorder. You can record files from your computer on it. You can record video onto it. But while all of these things were possible and were done, that was not the primary focus or use of minidisc. Minidisc was primarily for audio, but you could do all that stuff on it too. But with varying degrees, I guess. Let's see. Simon Burrell says Curb Your Enthusiasm was pretty good prior. All right. What? Frank says I've got out my old CCCP projector. I found an old 8mm. Oh wow, 8mm. Pirate copies of Harold Lloyd, Charlie Chaplin, Laurel and Hardy, and a couple of stunt reels, cars crashing into a train. That's awesome. Yeah, I'm a big Laurel and Hardy fan. I don't know if you saw it last week on the show. I recently bought the high definition remasters of Laurel and Hardy on Blu-ray, and I've been watching some of those, and it's great to watch them. It's been years since I've seen it. They're still funny, They still make you laugh. Steve Will says, beautiful 27 degrees in the wilds of Wiltshire today. Wow, you guys are having some nice weather in the UK today. That's awesome. Oh, Crazy John. Yep, he's got a player. He has a player, ladies and gentlemen. That's awesome, John. Very, very cool. Oh no, Punches. He says,
good morning.
I don't have the pain sound effect on this. It's on the Howl profile, not this one. But that's great to see you, Punches. But sucks you got to get up. Should we wake you up? Let's wake you up. Okay, here we go. Here's the get the fuck out of bed, bitch. Go.
Get the fuck out of bed, bitch. Go. Get up, and get the guy go. Time to wake up, bitch. Get up. Get up. Get up.
There you go. Are you all awake now? Come on, be honest. Are you awake?
Come on, don't bullshit me.
Yeah, there you go. All right, glad you're awake after that. Good morning, Punches.
Good morning.
Glad you made it. Let me scroll down, see what else is going on. Crazy John talking about HD DVD. He says he had a second machine I owned. I smashed up the first one up when I thought it was not playing things. And I forgot about disc rot. Oh, so HD DVD suffers from disc rot. I was unaware of that. I know Laserdisc used to, and that was a fucking nightmare. And that was a component why I got rid of all my Laserdiscs, was because of the. Look, the vast majority of discs that I had played perfectly, but there were a few that you get all these artifacts on the screen. And there's nothing you could do about it. It was just because what they do is they'd have two 12-inch platters, like side A and side B, and they'd glue them together. And depending on what kind of glue they would use, over time, the glue would like oxidize or something, and air would get in between the platters. And then when you play it, you get all kinds of artifacts and shit all over the screen. And there's nothing you can do about it. They were non-repairable. The disc was pretty much, that's the way the disc is now. And it was heartbreaking because you'd have some great movies. You'd have them for a number of years, and then they're basically fucked. So with Laserdisc, with the disc rot, you'd kind of roll the dice. But I was unaware that they would have that issue on HD DVD also. I did not know that, John. That's messed up. Hey, Secret Vault is in the house. Welcome, Matt. How do you feel now that you're 1 year older? Do you feel any different? VHS was much easier to retrieve when the tape was jammed. Yeah, I hated that. The tape was jammed. Luckily, even though I still have a lot of VHSs, and I have two players right here, they're not connected yet. So soon they will be connected. Barry Crump says, Gareth, how about doing your own desert island discs, where people have to choose their favorite 8 movies or TV programs. You have to choose at least one horror, sci-fi, action, thriller. That's a good idea. But Barry, you're a veritable fountain of good ideas. You're coming up with all these game show ideas. This like Sale of the Century, devised by Barry Crump. Family Feud, devised by Barry Crump. You could have made a fortune in the TV gaming industry, Barry. You could have been like a big name. Join us.
Absolutely. This time you can count on me.
All right, let's go through a few more comments, and then we'll see if we can get Reeves on real quick. Let's see if we can get Reeves on real quick. Mm-hmm. Barry Crump again says, a family film, a TV comedy, a drama series, a comedy film, a Hitchcock film, movie sequels can be chosen, but only one sequel is allowed, i.e. Star Wars or The Godfather, but not both. Yeah, you should write these down in the rules. The rules, Barry. The rules are everything. Come on. Let's see. I'm scrolling through. Marie Kinky Boots Butler says, okay, Gareth, I'm awake now. LOL. Hi, all. I'm awake. Whoa, I know Kung Fu. I'm scrolling. Let's see. D. Rose says, lad up the road from me has an 8mm reel projector. Can't hear the film from the noise the thing makes. Play the film. What's that from? Roll the film. Any questions? Just what my agenda is. Anybody? Come on, let me know in chat. Some almost know. All right, let's see if we can get Reeves on and we can plow through this mountain of physical media I have to my right. And no doubt Reeves will have a shit ton of stuff too. So we'll get this going. Everyone doing okay on Friday? Everyone all right? Everyone doing all right? Lovely, lovely. Let's see. Reeves. Let me see. Yo, Reeves, what up? Let's see. Are you there? Are you there, dear boy? Yes, I'm here. I swear it. Yes. I got a couple movies to watch over the weekend too on disc, which we'll talk about them. I will talk about the one I watched last night too. All right, there we go. Reeves is ready. I got to get my headphones now. There you go. Headphones on. Let me just check. I can hear it. Can I hear this?
Happy day to you.
Hey, I didn't do it. Did I do any happy days today? It's Friday. We got to do a happy day. Yeah.
Happy day to you.
There we go. All right. Let's give Reeves a call, and we'll bring him on. Boom, 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 boom. Hey, Reeves. There he is. Boom.
You just mute that.
There he is.
Mute that. Stop that. Pause
dude,
that.
You got a jacket behind you hanging up.
Yeah, it's
Now, let me ask you this: when it's dark and you're in bed and you glance over that jacket, does it look like a demon staring at you?
When I get up in the middle of the night for an old man wee, I see it and think, "What the bloody hell is that? Get out of my house!"
There's a demon in the corner. Come to get me. How you doing, man? How's things in the wonderful world of Reeves?
All right, yeah, all right. I popped out earlier and did some few things, and then of course, I had to. Trying to enjoy the weather, so I went out and did a few laps on the Mindset exclusive power boat. So it's just just the lifestyle that we leave.
Exactly.
These top level streamers.
That's very true. I'm going to be driving in the Mindset mobile to work in about an hour. The Mindset mobile.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So, have you got lots of physical media ready to go?
I've got a few things. I think I got a couple of things that you're going to go, what the you got that there for?
So, who's going to go first? So, did you go first? You went last week,
I
right?
went first last time, so it's only fair.
So I guess it should be me. I should get the wheels turning and the with these things, because I have a lot of discs here. I got 2 new ones which I purchased this week, and the rest are classics. So let's go through some of the new ones. Now, as I mentioned last week? Excuse me. Or the week before, the Barnes & Noble over here are doing a 50% off Criterion Collection Blu-rays and DVDs. So I've been sneaking over there, every couple of days or whatever, see what they have, and grabbing some discs. And I got 2 good ones this week. Two great Criterion. I'll do this one first. So I got the 1953 version of The War of the Worlds on Criterion Blu-ray. Now I have not watched this one yet. I will be doing so probably tomorrow night. Yeah. It was 50%. All the Criterion Blu-rays and DVDs are half price. they're having a month-long sale at Barnes and Noble for these were half price. So this is it's got a cool little look at the disc. The guy being melted. Look at that. It's not a booklet. It's like well, I guess it is kind of. And this is kind of it's cool and lame at the at the same time. I'll show you. So one side of it has like this. It's got a little bit about, and you can go like this, and see the whole like that. And then on the other side, you got all the info about a wall of text all about the movie. Now, I have not seen, as I mentioned earlier, Criterion discs are the pinnacle of audio and video quality. When you purchase something with like the C logo, the Criterion on Blu-ray or DVD, you know you're getting the ultimate in image and audio quality and extras and behind the scenes making of and so on. This is like the ultimate. It's the premiere as far as movies. So the image quality on this is supposed to be off the charts, but I haven't watched it yet. But I'll probably watch it tomorrow. So I got that one. Yeah, I'll put it down here. Exactly. It's in full HD, and they scanned it in 4K. Went through frame by frame, cleaned it all up, so it's supposed to look, phenomenal. Next one I got is Chef Kiss. The next one I got is another classic. This is a great movie, and I watched this last night, and it was wonderful. And it's this one, the Criterion edition of Midnight Cowboy, with Dustin Hoffman and Jon Voight. All right, let me switch.
As a kid, of my parents watching that film on telly, and I thought because it was, I don't know, I got to watch a little bit of it. Mm-hmm. As you can, it's time for your bath. All right, I'm gonna put the tin bath in front of the fire.
The tin bath. Oh my God!
In front of the fire, you can have it in front of the coal fire. Have a wash down. A little kid, and I remember it being on telly, and I just thought, I have these memories of it as being a kid and not really understanding anything about it. But that film sticks in your head.
Now the movie. I'll show you this is the movie inside. So the movie is very dated. I mean, it's from the late 1960s, so it is a bit out of date, and it is adult. Now, when I say adult, it's not a porno, but it's as adult themes in it. And I'll show you the booklet. I'll say same kind of thing with these, but I'm not a fan of these kind of booklets. But I'll show you. So you got like Midnight Cowboy. I'll scroll up. There you go, like this. You can see the whole thing. And then on the other side, we have the wall of text. The picture of Jon Voight there, and so on. This is the worst part, dude, is figuring out if you can fold this back without fucking it up. I think I got it. Yeah, there we go. So this is Midnight Cowboy. I watched it last night, and I'd never seen it in HD before. I'd seen it on TV, and I'd seen it on DVD, but never in HD, and the quality on this is staggering. It's a remastered HD movie, and it's fucking great. And it's a truly, truly great movie. If you've never seen Midnight Cowboy, do yourself a favor and check it out. It's a great movie, really good. But it's dated, late 60s, so it's all very hippie shit, but it's good. It's really good. I've got quite a lot here, but I'll do one more. And then I'll turn it over to you, give you a chance. But I do have a lot of shit right here. Maybe I grabbed too much. But anyway, I'll do. I know, and even though I grabbed a lot, I'm still tip of the iceberg. Let's be honest. So this is the new remastered Blu-ray. This is this collector's edition of, get ready, The Woman in Black. And look, it's done like it's like a book. Look at that. It's like an old book. How great is that? And there she is. Oh, that fucking bitch. Look at that. Now let me open it up and I'll show you what's like inside. So this is the Blu-ray. It's been remastered. Now I should say, this is the TV version. This is not the Hammer version with Harry Potter in it. Although that was pretty good. That was not a bad movie. That was pretty good. It was remade. This is the original one that was shown on British TV in 1989. There's the side, the woman in black. There's the back. And I'll open it up. And you got the Blu-ray in there. And the booklet. I'll show you the booklet. And, of course, this is a UK disc. This was never released in the US. So this is a UK Blu-ray. So in order to play it, you need a region-free Blu-ray player, or you need to be able to rip it. Rip it good. Bum, 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 bum. And, of course, I ripped it. So we'll go through the booklet really quick. The Woman in Black viewing notes. And what's great about this version, which is one of the main reasons why I wanted to get it, of course, it's a great movie, but I wanted to get it because it has audio commentary by Mark Gatiss. And I'm a big fan of Mark Gatiss. He, you know, anyone who knows about Mark Gatiss, he's one of the League of Gentlemen, and he's a huge horror, like gothic horror, Hammer horror fan. So when he's giving audio commentary in regard to this movie, you can tell that this kind of gothic, ghostly, it's right up his alley. You know, he fucking loves that shit. He's eating it up. And there she is, the Woman in Black. And what's great about this, because this is the special edition, in the thing right here, you also get this other little booklet, The Woman in Black. And this is, it's kind of like the screenplay. It shows you every scene, all that shit in there, and then there on the back. It's a great movie, and it is very unnerving. It is. If you watch this late at night, you might get a little scared, Reeves.
All right, I put it on there.
Did you watch it? Did you finish it, or you were like, fuck that, I'm not going back to that one?
I have. I'm on my third.
Third attempt.
I've got one sitting left to finish the film. I put it on. I was in bed. I put it on the big screen. I got I got a projector and I've got a big screen. So I thought, I'll be all right, Yeah. And I'm watching it, and I got to the point where the couple had moved in the house, and I'm like, yeah, this is all getting a bit. And the most unnerving part of it was, if anyone just doesn't know what I'm on about, it's a Netflix film called His House.
Yeah.
It's about a refugee family that come to England, and they're like in one of these sort of holding camps for quite a long time. And they get moved. They get offered a.
1 second, Reeves.
Sorry.
Keep talking.
Oh, they get offered a settlement plan where they can go and have a house, but it's all very sort of basic. So they go to like they get put on this housing estate, which is quite rough, and they're not really integrated with anyone because no one wants to talk to them. But they move into this house, and it's quite run down. And there's a lot of furniture that's been left and stuff. And it's almost as if the people that lived there before didn't want to stay there. They just left. And, of course,
don't spoil it.
No, but as the film goes on...
Yeah.
As the film goes on, they start to experience stuff. And it's not... It's more about the psychology of not knowing what's going on.
Well, my favorite part, Reeves, and I is like last week. I was like, "Dude, you got to watch this movie."
Yeah.
He's like, "What?" And I said, "You got to watch it." And he said, "Okay, I'll watch it." And then, like 5 or 6 hours later, I get a text from him saying, "I had to turn it off." It was too scary. I had to bail.
Yeah.
You watched it late at night too, right?
I was late. I had the next day off, so I was watching it about gone midnight. And I'm like, no, I don't want that in me. I'm going to go to sleep. So I give it a second go the next day in the front room on the normal telly.
Yeah.
And I watched a bit more of it. So I'll most probably complete.
Let me do
well
one more movie,
okay.
more, and then it's on to your stuff.
All right.
This is a DVD, and I just grabbed it because I saw some. Oh, Matt mentioned it in the chat, so I'll pull this up real quick. This is Werner Herzog's Nosferatu the Vampire, or the Phantom Dark Night. No, this is the remake. This is the 1979 remake with Klaus Kinski. Yeah, the original one, 1922, was the Max Schreck one, which I also have on DVD. Klaus Kinski. So this, he was the vampire, and he would talk like this. I remember when John. There's a great scene where Jonathan Harker cuts his finger. And he grabs his finger and starts sucking. And he's like, "What are you doing?" And he's, "What are you doing? Get the fuck away!" And he's like this. He goes, "It's the oldest remedy in the world." It's fucking great. But this is the this on this DVD. I don't have this on Blu-ray. I should upgrade and get the Blu-ray. But this is the original DVD release, and it comes in the English version and the German version. So it's the German and the English version of the movie on disc. This is one of my favorites. Now, they did make a sequel in 1986 called Nosferatu in Venice, which just came out on Blu-ray. And I guess I should have bought it the minute when it came out, because now it's a limited. It's like a limited edition. Now it's going for crazy money. So I'm a little. And it's not, and to be honest with you, it's not that great of a movie. This is a great movie. The Vampire in Venice, not so much.
Nosferatu in Venice sounds more like like a travel show.
Yes,
it's like a.
This week, Nosferatu is going to Venice.
Do you remember? What's her name? Remember Holiday, the TV program Holiday? It was on every week, and then
Jill someone or Dando or some bullshit.
Yeah, she had a daughter that used to do Blue Peter that passed away. But Gloria, no, is it Gloria Hunniford?
No.
Oh, I don't know. But anyway, there was this like holiday program, and they would go all to all these sort of very sort of amazing places, like like Benidorm and somewhere on the coast of Spain. But for us English, it's like, oh, that's great. We could go there. They got fish and chips, they got beer, and they got a beach. What more do you want? So yeah, and then they used to sort of
this week on holiday, we'll be going to Cornwall.
Can you, Gloria? Can you stand in the water and do that, please? Can you stand in? We want it to look more sort of European.
Yeah.
So when you said that,
Gloria, love, could you move back a bit? Stand in the water, and can you get your tits out for us? That'd be great. You know, the viewers love that.
It's not on the buses holiday.
On the buses.
Not on the buses or carry on camping. Carry on holiday. So anyway.
Anyway, all right. What you got, Reeves? Come on, let's see what physical media have you got to show us today.
So, right, what have I got? Okay, now I just want to start off with I've got some movies.
Right.
I've got some movies and I've got some audio.
Uh-huh.
I've also got some other things which I want to sort of touch on at the moment, because I think. Now I don't know. I don't know. I'm not going to speak for you, but I'm an old bastard, and I remember stuff from like the 70s, and I remember things from like 1975 and earlier. You know, because you're growing up then, and you start to remember things. You know, you're getting to be a little kid, and I remember getting this book. I was talking about books, right? And I got this book, and it was. It was, well, I'm going to show you it in a minute, because it's important. This was made this is an original. This is made in 1975.
Okay.
And I remember getting it for, I think I got it for a birthday present. You know, you get these things. So this is Galactic War.
Galactic War.
Galactic War. Okay.
Is that like it was Usborne book, like the ghosts of the UFO ones?
No, hang on a minute. No. Hang on.
Sorry.
This is right. So the writing on the front is with 4 realistic space war games.
Uh-huh.
4 realistic. This is your Xbox One of the 70s. This is your Xbox. This is your PlayStation 5 of the 70s. Okay?
This is the PlayStation Zero.
Yeah. So you get a little bit of you get a book, right? So you get a book. Let me just go through this a minute. So you get a book, you get a contents, and then you get some stories about space,
some
and
nice
stuff.
paintings and graphics and stuff.
Yeah, a little bit of educational stuff.
Right.
But that's not the real meat and potatoes of this booklet.
Okay.
This is what the real meat and potatoes is: the actual galactic space war games that you.
Oh, so it's a game.
Now what these games are, right, is that you basically like I've done here, because I've cut one out, and they're like mini games.
Right.
And you can all kind of play them with the dice and stuff, and you cut them out and you put them all out and you play the game. So it's like for a child it's amazing because we have imagination and we can make the game in our head.
Yeah.
But it's really cool, and I just wanted to bring that up because it's so old. And I found it. Oh, there you go. There's a board there that you can use.
Oh, you used the board.
Yeah, you got a board there, and you've got all different game types. This is before. This is before your. This is before your ZX Spectrums and all that.
Hours of fun for the entire family.
And apparently they know. This is artist impressions of what lives on other planets.
Yeah, I always loved that.
Yeah.
That was always like very.
How do they know?
When they I know. Well, do you remember that episode of the Tomorrow People?
But look at that. But look at this. Look at this. Now I'm going to say something. I want you to tell me.
Okay.
Right. What does this look like?
All right.
Okay. What does this look like? What does this immediately remind you of?
Let's see it.
Look at that spaceship.
What does it remind?
What does it remind you of? What does it remind you of?
A Klingon battle cruiser.
No. Dispatch War Rocket Ajax
to bring back his body.
alive.
General Gala. Flash Gordon approaching.
Flash Gordon.
What do you mean?
Yeah,
Flash
that
Gordon
like
approaching.
And here's another
Open
thing,
fire!
right?
Always. You got
This
me
is
on a rant now,
1975.
Reeves.
Yeah, I know. This is 1975.
Yeah.
And they've got that space shuttle going on there.
Yeah, I
They
mean,
got the space
early
shuttle.
days, like the preliminary,
Up here.
yeah, there it is.
But I thought
right.
it was great anyway.
That's awesome.
Anyway, so that's that. So I'll just chuck that on the floor and put it away for another 30 years.
30 years, right.
Right. We're talking about you
DVDs.
talked about mini discs.
Yeah.
You talked about mini discs.
Yeah, I did.
You were a big proponent. I know you
Still
were a
am.
big still am. Still are a big proponent of mini discs.
Yeah.
Me, on the other hand, I got into the DAT scene, and I still have my DCT.
Oh, no shit.
Sony DCT DAT player. Yeah.
Cool.
It's I still have it. It's packed away in the cupboard, all wrapped up. Needs a service because it started to eat tapes.
Yeah.
And now you saying about, and others in the chat was saying about I used to have a massive videotape collection, and of course when I moved, I did exactly the same thing.
Everyone,
they all went down the record shop.
Everyone with the moves. Whenever you move, everyone throws shit out for some reason.
Yeah, they all. I had a load of Star Treks. I had all the rated stuff. I had Star Wars. I had a lot, mate. James Bonds, you name it, I had it. And when I moved, I thought, well, I got a DVD player now. I don't need this shit.
Right.
I don't need this.
Yeah.
And I went down the local sort of retro. Well, it wasn't really retro then. It was just like the record shop. And I said, do you buy these? He went, yeah, I'll buy them. And I thought I was going to make a ton of money. And he offered me like £1 each or something. He was selling them for like $2.50 each. But I made some money. Put it that way.
Right.
Anyway, so this is the only DAT tape that I have
That's
left.
the only one you got left.
That's the only one. What's in it? On it.
What's on it?
On this DAT, right? On this DAT is one of our bandmasters.
Oh wow!
Original master. that what we had from the studio.
Just
Oh,
reflecting.
Get the light.
It's
Yeah, I'm going to move
there
it
we go.
down. There we
Original
go.
master.
Original master.
So what you need to do, Reeves, is you need to either get your DAT player repaired or buy a cheap one, hook it up to your PC, and get that fucking audio off that crumbling ancient piece of obsolete technology, and get it on your computer to save it forever.
Well, yeah, I've got so much I mean, we've got NAD, I've got Nakamichi. It's all like nice stuff, but it's all like, am I going to use it again? I don't know. Anyway, so while I'm waiting for that to transfer, what we can do, Gareth, is we can have a nice game of Top Trumps.
Oh my God!
We can have a nice game of Top Trumps.
Holy shit!
Because that was your online gaming back in the day.
That was, man. I remember.
That was your online gaming.
Now the Top Trumps, I never really liked Top Trump because it was all about like war or racing and all this stuff that I didn't give two fucks about. But I remember there was a horror Top Trumps, which I got. And I don't have it anymore, unfortunately, but I remember having it as a kid, and it was fucking great.
I have one on tractors.
Do you have it? Do you have the horror one?
No. I have this one.
Yeah.
I have Formula One, and I have sports cars.
Okay.
The sports cars are where there's a lot missing because I used to take it to junior school, and of course things get lost. Right. But for anyone that doesn't understand what Top Trumps is, I'm just going to show you a picture. This is one of the cards, right? So. An American aircraft carrier at the bottom here. Let me just get away. I'm going to get to. So there we go. So if you see where my finger is, you'll see a lot of information written down. So what that does, it gives you a description of the card, right? I know there's games out there now that do the same thing, but this is the first. This is like more of the original, and you and whoever, it could be two of you or three of you, however much the cards will spread. You all have the cards, and then you play cards. You go around in a circle. You choose a card that you've got in your inventory. You say, displacement so much, whatever, how many tons it is. And then if you've got the most, highest number, you win everyone's card, if you beat everyone. And whoever's got the most cards at the end, and whoever's left with absolutely sod all is the loser. But these were massive. These were massive. Back in the junior school days, which would have been,
I remember,
I don't know, late 70s, something like that. Of course, when I went to comprehensive, it was all sex, drugs, and rock and roll.
Any
DVDs
or Blu-rays?
Yes. Oh, just slow down.
Come on, man.
Anyway, so as you remember, we one of my favourite films, and I expect it's one of your favourite films, and possibly any of the viewers' favourite films, is of course Clash of the Titans.
Clash of the Titans with the little robot owl.
Yeah, with the little mechanical owl. The original. I remember going to the cinema with my mum watching this film. It was so loud, but. It was a great film.
Isn't Burgess Meredith is in that too, right?
Yeah, he's in it. Yeah, little clips on the back. Amazing. Sometimes when you make a film, right? When you make a film and it's kind of got cult following, or it's a kind of cult classic film for people in our age groups. I don't think you need to remake it. I don't think if you remake it, you've got to try.
Right? Didn't they?
They did remake it. They
remade
did. They did
a
new Clash of the Titans.
Oh, you have it. Oh, you have it.
Yeah, they remade it.
I don't think I've even seen the remake.
Well, I'll put it this way. Okay, so it says this is the classic. Where the classic line comes from. Release the Kraken.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, release the Kraken.
So basically, they've kind of just copied the story. Because it is quite a basic story, but they've added little bits to it,
right.
And of course, because of time, they've been able to add, better special effects.
Yeah.
But I just
but you don't get Harry Hamlin in that one, right?
Yeah, but I prefer the earlier version.
I bumped into him once at Disneyland.
Really?
Harry Hamlin, with his wife.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, and I was amazed by how small and skinny he is. He's not very tall. Well, he's about average height, but I thought he was very skinny.
Well, okay. That's. I wasn't expecting to hear that.
Yeah.
I was expecting
Hamlin.
to hear that. He was a great, amazing, massive fella that
he was not.
was the life and soul of the party.
I mean, I didn't talk to him. I just saw him. I didn't go up to him and say, Perseus, release the Krakening.
Crackening, yes.
No, I didn't talk to him, but I saw him.
So kind of like a little bit like your Harrison Ford experience. Like, don't come near me, boy.
Yeah.
Just
He's
stay
like,
away.
Fucking nerds.
Fucking stay away.
Nerds. Keep
I
away
don't
from
even
me.
want to be here.
He locked eye. He looked directly into my eyes, and his eyes were saying, "Don't you say a fucking word to me. Keep walking."
I am not the Han Solo you think I am.
Yeah, I know. These aren't the droids you're looking for. All right, what else? What else you got?
Star Wars. Right. Okay. Do you like Superman?
I do like Superman.
What's one of your? No. Okay. Everyone's got their own favorite Superman, right?
I mean,
of course, we all grew
actor?
up with.
Or
incarnation.
Okay.
Film actor.
All
We
right.
all grew up with Christopher Reeve.
Yep.
Who kind of became the Superman of our generation.
The default.
Yeah. But there were Supermans before Christopher Reeve, and they were our parents' Supermans.
Right.
So we were all quite, and this might be a bit controversial. We were all quite into Superman and being a bit of a sci-fi buff. When this film came out, everyone was like, "Oh, amazing! It's going to be amazing! It's going to be amazing!"
Oh, Superman Returns. Yeah.
And when he came out with this film, and you saw some clips of the film, I'll show you the back as well.
Yeah.
Lex Luthor is what's his face?
Yeah. Spacey, Kevin Spacey.
Kevin Spacey. When this film came out, I thought, give it a fair shout. And when I saw the film, I was quite impressed. It was a bit, in some places, it was a bit bleh, but overall, I couldn't believe how much hate the film got.
It was along the same. It had the same vibe as the Christopher Reeve.
Yeah.
They even used the same theme, and they kept the same. I agree with you, Reeves. I did like the movie, but my only criticism with the movie is that it was way too long.
It was a long film.
They could have cut 45 minutes out of that film and made it 1,000 times better.
Yeah. Now, obviously, these are not Blu-rays; these are all DVDs because I've an immense DVD collection, which I just don't know what to do with.
Well, keep watching. Watch the disc.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I know here. I got a couple other films I just want to show because I think that they're films that maybe people don't know about. And do you remember this film? And it's one that obviously from another person who is known for his work in Star Wars. Unlike the one.
Wait. Hold on. Slipstream.
Okay. No. No, I've got that somewhere. It's not Slipstream.
All right. What is it?
It's not Mark Hamill. Although that film was okay, and it was really weird to see him with a beard and moustache and with white hair. But anyway, and being a villain, because he was a villain. He was a kind of a villain in that film.
Yeah.
Well, a kind of a greedy. Well, anyway, watch the film. You'll get it.
Yeah.
Ewan McGregor. Tell me what this film, The Island.
Oh yeah, that's a good movie.
You remember this?
Yeah, I do remember that. Yeah.
Now, when this film came out, I thought, it's just going to be another generic rip-off sci-fi film. It's just going to be another, load of old nonsense, and he's just sort of, using his Star Wars or using his, whatever. But it was a really good film. I really enjoyed it.
Me too.
I mean, I really enjoyed this film.
I was surprised by that movie too, because I went into it with like zero expectations, not knowing what to expect, and I enjoyed it. It was a fun movie, a nice little twist at the end and everything. It was great.
I think that obviously Ewan McGregor is known for Star Wars, but he's done lots of other films before Star Wars and after Star Wars,
absolutely.
and it's nice to see that you can watch other films that he's in. And when I look at Ewan McGregor, although I think he did a really good job as Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Yeah,
I think he did a really good job, and I'm really looking forward to as long as they don't mess it up.
Yeah.
But
it might be a bit woke, but we'll still watch it.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, so here's a couple other films. Just a couple more.
Okay.
For now, and then I want to talk about something else after. You can have a little go. But do you remember? This is another film that I picked up a while ago, and it's one that kind of I don't know if I think it's like a bit like Marmite. You either like it or you don't like it, and it's the Red Planet. Mars.
Yeah, I have
Yeah.
that. See, once again, because this
Yeah.
that's the UK edition. I have the US version,
Yeah.
and it has a
Yeah.
different cover. But yeah, I enjoyed
This
that.
is an interesting cover because it unclips.
Yes,
How does it come apart?
Clip, one of those clip.
Yeah,
clip
and
boxes,
it
yeah.
unclips like this. Yeah.
So
And then it all comes out.
the Red Planet, there was 2 Mars movies that came out
Yeah.
about the same time.
Mission
One
to
was
Mars.
Mission to Mars and the Red Planet. And they both came out about the same time. Now, Mission to Mars, is that your next one? Do you have that there or no?
No, I
Okay.
have.
That was the one when they
please
find the
continue.
face on Mars.
Yeah, the alien. That's like the
They find the face, yeah.
This one is kind of like
They're stranded,
running away
they're stranded
from
on Mars. They got to try and escape.
a mental robot
yeah,
that's
yeah.
meant to help them. But
It was good.
and it's an action film. It's
fun
it's
movie.
an action film. The next film
Uh-huh.
is something that was made and once again I think is a little bit like people either like it or don't like it, and that's Super 8 by Steven Spielberg and J.J. Abrams.
I've never seen that movie.
You've never seen it?
No, never seen it.
So it's an interesting film.
So just hand it over to me right now, Reeves, and I'll watch it. Just put it through the screen. I'll grab it.
I'll cyber email
There
it
we
to
go.
you.
Thank you. I got it. Okay.
Super 8, yeah. It's an interesting film. Science fiction. Science fiction, alien. It's a 12, so it's not that violent.
All right.
Although you're amazed, I'm actually sometimes amazed what they can get away with in films that, I mean, back in the day when we would go to the pictures, it's like, sorry, son, it's PG.
Yeah. Sorry.
You can't come in.
Sorry, it's X.
But I only want to watch James Bond.
Yeah. All right. Can I have a go now, Reeves?
You may.
Thank you. Thank you, Reeves. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Absolutely. This time you can count on me.
Okay. Fuck. Where do I start? I have a lot here. Okay. Next one is a Blu-ray of the movie is not good. It's not a good movie, but it has tremendous nostalgic value to me because I watched this movie when I was a kid, and I loved it. So when it came out on Blu-ray, I had to buy it. And watching it again as an adult, it's kind of crap, but nostalgia. And that is, of course, Zoltan, Hound of Dracula. Yeah, on Blu-ray. So obviously great picture quality and the like. But the movie itself is not that great. It is a bit. The movie's a bit shit, but I like it because it has memories of watching this late night on TV as a kid and being into it. But the movie itself is it's about it's called Zoltan, Hound of Dracula, which is the European name, but when it was released in the UK in the US back in the day, it was called Dracula's Dog. Which is this is a much better title. Zoltan, Hound of Dracula is better than Dracula's Dog, right? Fortune, bloody fortune, mate. Yeah. Oh, what's the movie about? Well, it's about Dracula. It's about Dracula, and he's got this dog. There you go. It's Dracula's Dog. Write that up.
Yeah.
Get it on the 6 o'clock news right now. Move it.
Okay, lazy.
Yeah.
Lazy thinking.
Next up, I have a Stuart Gordon movie. I'm a big fan of Stuart Gordon. He made some great horror movies in the 80s and the 90s. And this is one of my favorites. So this is the special edition Blu-ray of From Beyond with Jeffrey Combs. This is superb. This is a great disc. If you've not seen this or you don't have this in your collection, I strongly suggest you go out and get this because the Blu-ray of this movie is it is superb. Chef's Kiss. All right. I'm gonna do a quick 3 here because they're all kind of the same. Well, not really the same. Dan Curtis, who was the creator of Dark Shadows in the 60s, he also went on to create The Night Stalker with Darren McGavran. And those came out on Blu-ray about 2 years ago, and I immediately had to pick them up. And this is the Blu-ray. You can see the Blu-ray right there in the little slipcase of The Night Stalker. Darren McGavran in The Night Stalker. Now this, I've talked about this on the show before, how absolutely fucking amazing this movie is. With a vampire in modern day Las Vegas. I say modern day, I mean 1972. 1972 Las Vegas. But it's superb, and the Blu-ray has tons of extras, interviews, and the like. And it's remastered. Picture quality is superb. This is a must. Get this one in your collection. And also the sequel, The Night Strangler. This is The Night Strangler on Blu-ray. And this is the sequel to The Night Stalker, where Carl Kolchak goes to Seattle and finds out that there's someone murdering these women, and that person turns out to be, well, I'm not going to spoil it. And then last but not least, Dan Curtis then went on to start making anthology movies. And this is a great one. This is the Trilogy of Terror. This is the Trilogy of Terror starring Karen Black. Also, this is the Blu-ray special edition. And this is a great movie. If you like horror and anthologies, this is superb. So it's three ghost / horror stories that kind of, it's one movie but with 3 stories. And Karen Black, right here, this lady, she's in each movie, but she plays different characters in the movie. But this is great. If you've not seen Trilogy of Terror, hop on that shit. It's great. How much more have you got to go, Reeves? Because I have one. All right, let's do this. Then I'll go, because I got 2 box sets right here I want to go through, and it's already 10 after 7. So it's all you, Reeves. Go for it.
I just wanted to quickly touch on paranormal, because you got to mention ghosts at some point.
Oh, of course.
So remember back in the, I think it must have been, let me have a look. It must have been like the 90s or something like that. There were lots of ghost groups out there making videos. It's not like now you do it all on YouTube and stuff. But back in those days, you would have to do your filming, and you would do a DVD set. And I remember this. I used to watch this. I used to see it on telly, and I remember seeing this in a I think it was like a second-hand shop, a thrift store, as the new buzzword.
Yeah.
So this the Ghost Detectives.
Wait, by Tom Baker? What is this?
Yeah. There you go. So if you, this is something else I want to talk about. Known celebrities narrating and introducing these paranormal shows.
Did the voice, right?
Yeah, he did the voiceover. So every time he didn't do it like Little Britain or anything. He just did it really serious.
Creepy.
And yeah, like really creepy. He's got that kind of voice. And this is like, I think this is a 6-hour set. Yeah. So each as seen on TV. Where'd you get that anymore? As seen on TV. Each video is presented. It has got 3 episodes. Okay. And they're all like based in England. Each one has there's 2 episodes there, and then there's another. Sorry, it's 2 episodes, not 3 episodes, and each one is an investigation within itself. So they last about an hour and a bit, something like that. And
well, is it any good? Is it good?
Well, here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. Do you remember back in those days where every ghost outfit had to have a medium who was always under some
Derek,
sort of influence?
what's his name? Derek Ackora. Is it Ackora?
Derek Ackora. He's got my arm. He's got my arm. He's got my leg.
Yeah.
Help
me. He's dead now, isn't he? Yeah.
He died. Yeah. Mary loves Dick.
Whoa.
Yeah. That's what he said. He was on an investigation. right? He was on an investigation, and they were in this workhouse or somewhere, and he was going, I've got this feeling of a lady. She died because she was in a relationship, and they died. Oh, they died. I'm feeling it. Oh, I'm feeling it. Oh, his name was Mary. Eve's name was Dick. She loved him. Mary loved Dick. Mary loved Dick. And I'm thinking, hang on, you're just taking the piss now, aren't you?
Yeah.
You're just having a laugh, aren't you?
Yeah.
Oh, we got loads of money. Anyway.
So what else? What else you got?
Anyway, so these this set of films were quite interesting, and just to my collection, I see it in a second-hand shop for £3, and I have to buy it.
That's a deal.
It's just buy
That's
it.
A deal,
just buy
man.
that
For £3 for that.
There
I'd buy it.
You've hang on, what else have I got? I think
I'll buy that for $1.
Hang on. Oh no, I didn't. No. Okay, I'm exhausted. I've exhausted everything.
All right. Okay. So here we go. We're on the final round, folks. Which one should I do first? I will do this one first, I think. So the series, the movies, the Fly. I got the Fly collection Blu-ray box set right here. This is the Fly. I'll show you right now. Look, see, here's the Fly, and then on the back right here we got some Vincent Price stuff, and then you have every Fly movie ever made on Blu-ray, and I'll pull them out and I'll show you. So we'll start with the original Fly in HD. This is the one with Vincent Price. This is in black and white in HD, and this is the one. Oh no, this is not in black and white. What am I talking about? This is the one with the help me at the end. That's the twist. So there you go. This is the Fly. So we got that one. Then we got the Return of the Fly as part 2. There you go. Return of the Fly on Blu-ray. Let me show you the disc inside too. The disc is kind of cool. They all got like little pictures inside. Return of the Fly. And then we have the ultimate in terror. The Curse of the Fly. Bum, bum, bum. There you go. The Curse of the Fly. They did. So this is the let's see. Let me put the disc around a little bit. This is the disc inside, The Curse of the Fly on Blu-ray. And then that's the last of the trilogy of the original movies. Then we move on to the 1986 classic by David Cronenberg, The Fly. And there's that one right there, The Fly. I'll show you the back. And this is a special edition. There's tons, as you can see right here, tons of extras, behind the scenes, making of, blah, blah, blah. And there's the DVD, the Blu-ray in there like that, The Fly. And then the final one in the box set is, of course, The Fly 2. There you go, The Fly 2. And I'll open that. And there's the box right there, The Fly 2. So this is the Fly box set. Every Fly movie, and in a cool little box. I'll put that in there. There you go. The Fly box set. Now, I have one other box set to show you this week. And we can go over this one. Now this one, somebody mentioned this movie. I think it was Barry. Barry! I gotta pull that clip so when Barry comes out I can go, Barry! This is a box set of every movie ever made concerning this is the Omen Collection Deluxe Edition. There's the picture right there. There's the side. There's that. And then there's the back with the crow. And then there's all the movies inside right there. Let me pull the movies and I'll show you each disc. And this is really good because each disc has the original movie poster as the cover. And I think the only way you can get these discs with the original movie poster as the cover, because I think you can buy all these discs individually, but they're all different covers. To get the actual movie poster covers, you have to buy the box set. So you show the first one. The original and still the best is, of course, The Omen, starring Gregory Peck. And there's the side right there. And then there's the back, The Omen. No, Daddy, no, please, Daddy, no. Remember that when he's gonna fucking stab him? No, Daddy. There you go. And then I'll open it up. You can see the disc inside. There's The Omen. So there's the first one. The second one is The Omen 2, Damien. The Omen 2, William Holden. There's the side. He was grown up. He was grown up a bit. Yeah, he was there. Here he is. Right. There he is. Right. There he is. Right there. No, right there. There he is. See him? I can't even get. It's hard to do it. Everything's back to front. He's in military school. Yeah. This is Damien Omen 2. And there's the. That's the first one. Where she hangs herself like during the birthday party. This is for you, Damien. Oh, yeah. And then we have see this one wasn't even called The Omen 3. It was called The Final Conflict. It's Sam Neill playing Damien as an adult. That's The Final Conflict right here. And I'll show you the disc inside. Turn it around so you can see the. There you go. There's the disc. The Final Conflict. Everyone says Omen 3. Yeah, it's great. No, it's not called Omen 3. It's called The Final Conflict, but technically it is Omen 3. Then we have two more. And who knew there was two more Omen movies, you know? Well, no, this one is a sequel. This is The Omen 4, The Awakening. Now this is where they flip it and they make the Antichrist a girl. So whenever they make whenever they change the character into a girl, you know they're at the bottom of the ideas pool. They've run out of ideas. So there's that one. There you go. This is the Omen 4, The Awakening. And you know what's crazy, dude? I've never seen this one either. Even though I have the disc, I've never watched this one. There's that one. And then last but not least, the final Omen movie is, of course, the remake from the mid-2000s. It's just called The Omen. This is a remake of the original. And it's not bad, but the original is still the best. Not really. It's more modern. And there's the. Well, they remake it because they want to make money. They want to steal money from people. So they let me put these back in the box. Mm-hmm.
Tom, what's
Tom
his
Hardy.
face? Tom Hardy.
Well,
and I thought that was
wasn't so
quite
much
cool.
a remake. That was.
But it was more of a
sequel. It was a sequel.
Sequel, yeah, I suppose, and more of a
But
all right.
Mel
okay.
Gibson was too old.
Yeah, Mel Gibson, but didn't he do a cameo? I mean, originally it was the toe cutter. He was in it because he was the villain, wasn't he? He was the toe cutter.
Yeah.
Who was the part of the gang? He was run the gang, didn't he?
Yeah.
And the Knight Rider who died. They went to collect him at the train station. But
I really enjoyed that though.
It was good.
Fury Road. Was it Fury Road? Mad Max
Fury Road. But
yeah,
the thing is,
I really
that
enjoyed
he
it.
wasn't. I don't think he was really the kind of main character in it. It was more.
Oh,
that
show
he
the
was kind of,
Furiosa, the Charlize Theron character.
yeah.
That's true.
I'm wondering that. I don't know how well it did or what kind of money it made, but I think that Tom Hardy should. It would be good if he came back and did a whole kind of spin-off of him as maybe just like a Mad Max adventure, something like that.
I think a sequel is in the works, or at least has been for the last few years, but nothing's ever came of it. But I'd love to see a sequel. I enjoyed Fury Road. I thought it was great. All right, I think we've run out. I think I'm spent, baby. I think we've run out of Blu-rays and DVDs for this week. But no doubt we will return next week with even more physical media to discuss. More. So what else is going on with you, Reeves? Before we wrap it up here.
What else is going on with me? Well, I got a couple of days off, which is nice.
Always
considering
nice.
It's sunny.
Yeah.
It's going to be. We got rehearsals tonight at the studio, so it's going to be absolutely bloody boiling in there.
So
open
a window, innit? Crack open a window.
Well, there's no windows. There's no windows. It's
no
a
windows and no
so
doors.
We've got airflow and all that. We've got fans in there and stuff because all the amps it's like having ovens on.
Yeah.
But got that to do, and then I think tomorrow is going to be a chill day. Saturday chill day. I don't really want to go anywhere. The problem is when the sun comes. I don't know about you. Get it all the time. You got sun all the time. But when the sun comes out over here, everyone goes bleeding mental.
Yeah.
And it's like shirts off, get all your clothes off, go crazy, get drunk, just run around, and it's like make the most of it because it won't go away tomorrow.
Yep.
So I just like to chill and just God, I wish I really had a boat. I could just go into the ocean in the middle of nowhere.
Motherfucker. Yeah, you can
So,
you can watch some movies or something and just chill. You can watch the end of his house without getting terrified.
I'm watching in the daytime. I'm not watching that.
Before you're losing your shit with it.
Yeah, scary stuff that is.
Exactly.
Very well done. Very well done.
It was a good movie. I enjoyed it. All right, then, Reeves, I'm going to let you go. Thank you so much for swinging by today. Always a pleasure. Let's do this again sometime. Have a great weekend, and I will talk to you soon.
Okay, bye-bye, everyone. Bye-bye.
Later, man. See ya. There you go. And Reeves goes off into the ether. And I'm left with you people. Yes, you. You know who you are. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to subscribe to the channel.
Do it now. Immediately.
And give me some thumbs up. We're up to only 13. Come on, we got to get to 15, guys. Come on. It takes half a second to hit the like button. Take 1 second out of your extremely busy and stressful day just to go like this. Hit the button. Do it now.
Do it now. Immediately.
Are you going to do it? Are you going to hit the button? Are you going to subscribe?
Come on. Don't bullshit me.
Thank you. All right, so subscribe, hit the button, share, like, all that good stuff all the kids rant about every minute. Okay, as we're wrapping up the show, I hope you've enjoyed this edition of Physical Media Friday. I've gone through a bunch of box sets and DVDs. Next Friday, we'll do it all again. I have a lot more shit to show you guys, and hopefully you enjoy it. Hopefully I can inspire you to start your physical media collection if you haven't already done so. And remember, physical media is the future. Enough with this streaming bullshit. Get your discs. Get your hands on some fucking box sets of awesome quality. Tonight, 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, of course, is the Mindset Live Friday Night Howl, where we let our hair down, drink some beers, talk some shit, and have some fun. Myself, I'll be joined by Percy and anyone else who wants to come on and yap with me for an hour or two. If you do want to come on the show tonight, all you need to do is send me an email at mindsetcentral@gmail.com. Shoot me an email saying, "Hey Gareth, I want to come on the show." I'll send you a link so you can join. You need 3 things to come on the show tonight. You need a camera, a microphone, and a personality. Okay? You need to be interesting. Like I said, I don't want to bring you on and then for an hour you just sitting there like this. You got to say something. You got to have a point of view. You got to have an opinion. You got to be engaging, and you got to be fun. I got to like you. Because if I don't like you, this will be the first and last time you come on the show. Let's be honest. But hopefully we'll click. But if you want to come on the show, shoot me an email and we'll get that going for you. And we will see you tonight on the Friday Night Howl. I'm looking forward to it. It'll be fun. After work today, I've got to go to work right now. I got to hop in the Mindset Mobile and drive to the office. And then on the way home, I'll be stopping off at Ralph's. Which is a supermarket over here, Ralph's, and I'll get some beer. I'll probably get some 805 tonight. I think I haven't had 805 in a while, and we'll be guzzling that tonight and having some fun on the Friday Night Howl. So swing by if you can, or maybe watch the rerun later, where you can see us all drunk and acting like a bunch of buffoons. And that about wraps it up, ladies and gentlemen. I want to thank you all for coming by today. I hope you've enjoyed this edition of Physical Media Friday. Start your collection. Start collecting. You know it makes sense. Get on it. Hop on that shit. If you're just starting your day, if it's early morning where you are and you're just getting ready to plow into the last day of the week, have a great Friday. Have an awesome day. And the weekend is just around the corner. If it's late afternoon or early evening where you are, have a great Friday night. Don't do nothing too stressful. Maybe have a beer, watch a movie, read a book. I don't know. Have a good time. We'll see you on the Howl tonight. If you can't make the Howl, I will see you on Monday morning, 6 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, for another episode or edition of Mindset Mornings. So have a great Friday. Have a great weekend, and I'll either see you tonight on the Howl or I'll see you on Monday morning on Mindset Mornings. Thank you so much for coming by, guys. Don't forget, like the video, subscribe, all that shit, and I'll see you all very soon. Bye, seeing you.